Good morning, YouTube. It's Tuesday, and I'm hopefully going to edit a few videos for you today and be able to get those up. I've been really busy working, and I just haven't had a chance to get my layouts edited. So here I'm just showing you some of the product, and I used some old buttons from my stash. I'm so glad I got to use those up. These are scraps from my stash and pictures of Christmas morning with London and the dogs. And so it's been probably a month since I did this layout, so I will try to remember what my thoughts were while I was creating it. I really haven't had a chance to scrapbook lately, so fortunately I had a bunch that I had already recorded and were just kind of piling up. And so I can still bring some to you. And let's see. I guess I'll probably go around. Oh no, I was thinking after I distressed I usually ink, but I guess I didn't do that on this one. And I did want to make it a little more dimensional. Oh, I sewed around it. I had forgotten that. I probably should look at the layout while I go through this because I have not done it in so long. But yes, as you can see, I sewed around the outside edge. And I just wanted to match some of those scraps. And as you probably know, I don't use a bunch of Christmas themed paper for Christmas necessarily. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. So I would have to say using my scraps is more fun to me than the traditional themed paper. And I think that's starting to be the trend anyway, so we'll see. So just layering up, and I didn't want to stick it down yet. I wanted to see where I would place it, so I just put it on the little layered section. I had some sticky glue runner on the back, so I wanted to make sure that it was just on the wax paper so I could still move it around. And at first I thought this was a picture of Lucy at the bottom, and I realized that it's Liberty. True's dog. They kind of in pictures look so much alike if you don't really pay attention, but in person Liberty is a little teeny tiny thing. She's like 9 pounds, and she's half dachshund and half min pin, and then Lucy is half rat terrier and half chihuahua. So they do have very different faces, but they have same colorations. And Lucy is a pig. She weighs a ton, so I think she's like 18 pounds, and she's supposed to be about the size of Liberty, so she just will eat anything. It's funny, she loves vegetables, so we always call her a vegetarian, because she'll take that over meat any day. And like when you're peeling potatoes, she goes nuts and begs, and I eat a lot of greens. And so anytime I'm cutting up Brussels sprouts or broccoli or anything, she begs for those things. And we really don't feed her people food. But if you drop anything, oh, she is on it. That little sausage roll of a dog will just race over there and pounce it. So I'm pretty much convinced that she is a foodie by nature. She missed her calling, so the vet keeps telling us if she doesn't stop gaining, and we have her on diet food, but if she doesn't stop gaining, that she's gonna like get too old to support her own weight. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. Like her bones could break and stuff. So anyway, I guess I should go back to the layout instead of rambling about my dogs. But I did use some of the We Are Memory Keepers Project Life cards, and The background is that black and white grid is the Amy Tan stitched. And then I just used a piece of white American cardstock. And the, I told you the buttons were from my stash. And the flare is from, I think, Studio Calico, and a flare for buttons. And I did manage to use up all those little crochet doilies lately, so I'm excited about that. I had those in my stash forever, and I never thought I'd be able to find a use for a gray one, but here it is. It worked out well. The washi tape that I used, the black, is, I believe, Teresa Collins, and the stars is Freckled Fawn. And I'm waiting on my Freckled Fawn kit for February to come in. It usually comes in around the 7th or the 9th. And so as soon as that comes in, I will share it with you. The little banner that I cut up there and laid down, I guess, in a vertical pattern is the Chalk Studio, and I thought it went really well with the We Are Memory Keepers chalk line. And so that's what you see there. Oh, and you'll see me pull out some really old, they're called the Robin's Nest Dewdrops. I'll pull those out. They're like, almost like flatback pearls. And that's that little black bottle that you see up there on the right. And I've had them just forever and ever. And I don't think they sell them anymore. I'm pretty sure they've been out of business forever. Some of the other die cut elements are Heidi Swap. And that's the Heidi Swap roller date stamp that I just put on that little tag. I'm sorry I'm out of frame here a little bit. I guess because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do up at the top. Looks like I'm fussing with maybe making that twine. I'm sticking it through the buttons. That's what I'm doing. So you're not missing anything. Sometimes I think buttons have to have twine, and sometimes I think they don't. Oh, I put it through the label. That's right. See, I can't remember when it's been so long. I hate that. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, gosh, do I stick with that? That doesn't seem like I would do that at all. Yeah, I'd have to have another element under there. Anyway, I did want to say thank you for those that reached out and checked on me and asked if I was doing well. I am definitely missing scrapbooking and missing the sweet comments that you all leave. And I'm hoping to devote at least one day to editing and scrapbooking videos so I can still bring them to you. It doesn't look like I made any design teams that I tried out for. I tried out for 3, and one I got a response back from, and they said thank you for applying, and they were I believe an Australian company, so maybe they're trying, and they're new, so I think maybe they're trying to stay within their own country. It's probably cheaper for them, but they said it was open for international. I don't know. There's probably a lot more talent out there, and the competition was probably tough, and then HipKit has already picked their designers, and so I didn't make that one. And the third one I never heard back from, and they're not as well known. So anyway, that won't stop me from trying again. As soon as something comes around, I'll go ahead and give it another shot. You just never know what people are looking for, so wish me luck. Maybe someday I'll make it on a team again. I'm going to wrap it up with some of these. Oh, I know what I did. I was going to put this long title on here, and I ended up not using it. So I'll go ahead Okay, much better. We'll just skip right past that. I'm going to wrap this up with some of the Heidi Swap Color Shine in teal. Oh no, I'm sorry, in mint green. And the Mr. Huey's in mini neon mist. And a couple of initials or little sticker letters for Libby and for Lucy. And I think those are from a Freckled Fawn kit. And that's it. So I will have still pictures at the end for you. And I'm so happy that I got to share with you today. And I hope everyone out there is doing well. And I miss you all very much. And I'm going to try and edit 2 more videos today for you. So look for those to come. I'll talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.